Stuart, I'll be very interested to hear your thoughts on that.
It's a game that has cost us through errors again, and if you look at the two errors, they're horrendous, really bad errors that have cost us really. I think they had one effort in the first half that they hit the crossbar and it was good play from them, they got down the side and crossed it, but I think we have the best moment in the first half right at the start of the game, and I think if you go 1-0 it's a different game, but yeah, it's a tough one to take, and it's tough for the fans, and I feel their frustration. We're all frustrated. If we were getting opened up and outplayed, then you can kind of accept it, but when it's unforced errors that we're kind of making at the minute, and it's kind of been that trend since I've been here really. If you look at the goals that we conceded since I've been in, I look at it, and when we look back on games, I reckon we've probably had 3 or 4 goals that are against us that you can say, look, they're good goals and we can take that. So look, it's really frustrating, but we'll go again. We've got a game on Monday and we'll go again. There is
A Notts County way of playing, or seems to be a Notts County way of playing at the moment, and today that was found wanting, wasn't it? Sometimes there's a case of putting the ball in Rosette.
Yeah, look, I think if you start taking that away, then I think players start hiding and then players don't want the ball. Look, players will make mistakes. We'll take the responsibility as a management team that when players give the ball away in tight areas and stuff like that, we take responsibility for that, because if we take that away and make players responsible for that, then all of a sudden they won't go showing for the ball, and then we won't play the football that we play, and we won't dominate and control games in the way that we do. So look, stuff like that, we will take responsibility as a management team.
Would you not accept though today the ground was particularly bobbly and an awful wind? Was there a bobble with the Robertson back pass?
It's too far away to say that there was a bobble within that, but I don't feel that the pitch has had much effect. I think I stood here with you after doing an interview about the Bradford game. I think you've played on a sandpit, and I think you come away saying we've played some of the best football all season, so I don't think we can blame the pitch. I think that they're 2 bad errors. I think that's it. We've got to go away. We've got to analyse the game in a totally different way as well to make sure that we can keep improving. But the 2 goals killed the game, so they're 2 individual errors, and that's basically how the game's gone. We've had control of the game with the ball. I think in the second half we should have a penalty. It's handball from where we are, and when we watch it back on the video, it's a blatant handball. The ref's seen the handball but said that it wasn't in an unnatural position, which is frustrating because it stopped Macca tapping it in at the back post. I think we've had a chance where Macca slipped at the back post. It's a tap-in. So if you look at the second half just alone and the chances, I think we've probably had 3 proper chances. So the game shouldn't be the scoreline it should be anyway, but it is because of the errors and the timing of the goals that have come. So look, it's a huge frustration for all of us, but look, us as a group in there, we've got to stick together and I'll back the players and stick by them when we've got to go on Monday.
And I guess one of the other frustrating things is you showed in stoppage time what could happen. Ball into the box, Jatta with the goal, and there were also 1 or 2 other opportunities once you got the width, got behind them, got the crosses in.
No, look, it was a great ball and it's a great finish from Jatta. He took his goal really well.
With David McGoldrick back in, I mean, that's understandable. You've missed David McGoldrick, you got him in today, and Jatta from the bench. I mean, that is something that Notts have missed for a while.
Yeah, look, I think it's good to have the options now in that front line now to have one of them on the bench and stuff like that to rotate. But look, we were looking at 2 games over the course of the weekend, and it'd be very tough for especially Jatta to play with the minutes that he's come in and played. So we had to make sure that we're fresh as we can coming into Monday's game as well.
Unable to see clearly all of the Notts contingent, and I know there were quite a lot applauding the players off, but there were a few boos at the end again.
No, look, we know that there's going to be frustration, and we totally accept it when we're losing games of football, and we have lost games back to back. It's very frustrating, and it's frustrating for all of us.
Unfortunately, MK are on a good run. They come to Meadow Lane on Monday. You've got to go again.
No, we'll go again. They're a very good team. They play in a similar philosophy to us, so we've got to make sure that we're on our game, and we'll go again. We'll keep fighting.
I know you've been asked about the run at Meadow Lane and the atmosphere there, but you've just got to put it to one side, haven't you? It'll certainly be better conditions than you face today.
No, definitely. We've got to put it to one side. We've got to make sure that we come out and put a performance that the fans are proud of, and we said that to the lads after. We've got to make sure now we've got 6 games to make sure that we can make our football club proud of the performances and the results that we get.